Good. Fire away.
Yep.
All right. You want me to just a couple things?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. So, we're in a rough spot. We've lost 3 in a row. Certainly not where we want to be. But, I look at it academically, where we've just lost in heartbreaking fashion twice on the road to top 5 teams in the nation. So we have to remain confident we have a good football team. And they play their tails off. We're down a lot of key players, and those are good football teams that have gotten the best of us. One was last week, it was overtime, and a lot of things went against us. And then today, there's a lot of things working against us again today, and we fought, and it came down to the last possession again. So, it's where we are, and we've kind of put ourselves in a must-win situation this week, which is fine. It's a must-win.
Offensively, how would you kind of assess that side of the ball?
Well, it wasn't good enough. We didn't generate enough yards. We didn't generate enough first downs. I thought we were close on a lot of stuff, but they got the best of us.
It seemed like Chris was under pressure a lot. Do you think he's holding it too long? Is it the O-line, wide receivers not getting open? How would you assess that?
Yeah, I'll have to watch the film. But it's all, it's a team game, and everybody's got to do a little bit better. Probably if everybody did 5% better, we'd looked a lot better on the outside, including me.
What do you think is your biggest limitation on offense right now?
I don't know. We got to run it better than that. Especially in a game like this, we couldn't get the run game going. Again, I'm watching a lot of things, so I think we got to run it better.
It seemed like you guys were kind of living in the short and intermediate area as well. Is that maybe on Chris unwilling to take a shot, or is that the play calling?
Well, it's both. That doesn't, just because we're throwing it underneath doesn't mean there's not a route over the top. There are, in almost every route combination, there's an over the top phase to it. So whether the ball could go there or not, hard to tell right now.
Would you like to see more deep shots and just maybe give it a spread out just a little bit?
Well, there's nothing wrong with throwing the ball down the field. It all depends on, if they're playing the post safety there, the ball, you can't throw the ball to the post. If they're going to play them back there at 20 and pedal out, it's hard to throw the post. So then you're looking at balls on the outside, fade balls.
With Lucas, sorry, Coach.
Go ahead.
With Lucas out, and then you're trying to put Junior in some Wildcat and be creative, and Chris kind of struggling. Had you considered putting in Daniel at all, or is it not his time yet?
Yeah, we had stuff all week, but we're in a game like that where we feel like we're close and we're doing some stuff. We just can't sustain it. So there's a reason why guys are where they are on the depth chart. So, it's a tight game. There's a lot of leeway to experiment in a game like that.
You ran some of the 3 tight end set stuff. What did you like about that, especially early on?
Well, we get a chance to cover them up, try to create some push. We weren't gonna go 10 personnel and drop back and chuck it around all day. Certainly, we're in a game where we felt like we could control them to a degree. It did till the end when the dam broke on us a little bit. So you're in a game like that where you gotta probably play a little closer to the vest. We didn't feel like we were going to go in the game and score 50.
Defense played well, but in that final 6-ish minutes, Weaver was starting to have a lot more success running the ball. Why do you think that was? Do you think it was just their play calling, defense getting tired? What were you seeing out there?
Yeah, I'd say, and I don't know the exact numbers, so I'm speaking off the cuff here a little bit, but they hit us on the third and extra long. They're just kind of managing it. He came out the back door and we didn't get him down. We were obviously playing more of a pass call there. And then the last drive, they grinded it out. We didn't get them stopped. The third down hit, Robbie whacked the guy on our sideline. The ball was out of juggle, and he ended up getting it back. And then they got us on 4th and 1. we kind of sold out and played quarterback sneak defense there, which was their tendency, and they did a nice job calling and ran it more off tackle and had us outnumbered there.
And the 2 touchdowns they did have were on kind of big explosive plays. Like, is that an area to see clean up, or like what did you see on those plays?
Well, yeah, we had a guy out of position on the long run in the first half where we should wrap there and make it, and then on the second one we just came out of coverage, and that's just those are busts.
And then in terms of play calling, has everyone been on the same page with that? Have you felt like the right play